What y'all doing? Crack myself up. What y'all doing? Hey y'all. Anyway, today is Tuesday, and as you know, our unity color is blue. Wear blue on Tuesdays. I have started a movement. If we cannot unify and organize under anything else in the world, my legacy is a unity color movement. Okay, a unity color movement. Everywhere I go, people, oh, that's pretty. You look good in that red. Oh, that blue, you look good. Oh, that purple is right. Okay, so I'm wearing certain colors on certain days, and I've been giving the color of the day, and y'all need to come on and jump on board. Imagine a whole world unified and on one accord through color. Y'all say we there's no color and we're human and we all bleed red and blah blah blip de blip. And that's all well and good. But let's show that we are human and we can be humane. Okay? And one small step toward it is to show unification and organization. Okay? I'm not talking to any human in particular. I'm just making a statement. My statement is, and it's part of my legacy, I would love to see it manifested, on a large scale. I'm seeing it, within my circle. I tell people, we're going to be here, bloop, 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 and the color is blam, blam, blam. It is so beautiful when we all show up and we unify. We in our color. And I look at you kind of sideways. I'm like, wait a minute. The color, this is money. Money making Monday, and we supposed to be in our green. What you doing with blue on? That's for Tuesday. So I'm going to break it down. Monday, my favorite color is green, and that's in the money and in nature. I love emerald green. I love green grass. I love green everything. I love green. Monday is green. That sets the tone for the week. Green. Tuesday, we repping our blue. Okay, I've been living over in Nipsey Hussle community for the last 4 years. And y'all know I'm a Crip by association. People that I know and love and family members, okay, have been a part of that youth organization. They can be organized, but something happens, and that's a whole story for another day. Nipsey Hussle, though, he peeped game. That young star peeped game, okay? I wish I would have met him. I have admired him. I've lived in his community. I've seen his work. I've been to his store. As a matter of fact, I'm in a comedy parody video going to Nipsey Hussle's store, okay? It was done by Auntie Hammy in the character of Uncle Ernest, and it's synchronization because lo and behold, I look on Auntie's live and Uncle Ernest done showed up. We done had a Uncle Ernest sighting, y'all. Last time he was here in LA, I was filming a video with Auntie Hammy, and we're downtown and we're doing a scene, and I'm walking. I'll post it for y'all, or you can look it up. It's Auntie Hammy, pew pew pew. It's the video. She's a internet sensation, beautiful young woman. I came upon her and then discovered her on a live, and as they say, the rest is history. So I'm in her video. Her hit video, Pew Pew Pew, the Pew 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 lady. We've been hanging out. She come to LA and we hang out. But check this out. During the taping of her video, downtown LA, I'm walking with my purse, boo ba doo ba doo boo. And it's funny that I mentioned purse because my purse is in the video. And I'm going to show you the progression of purses and give you a little backstory on me and purses and designer bags and stuff like that. But back to Auntie Hammy. This purse that's in the video is part of my documentary, is part of my story. And it just so happens it's in a comedic music video of a very talented young lady. Her name is LaWanda Hunter, but her stage name is Auntie Hammy and Uncle Ernest and Nikki and who else? It's a bunch of characters. Oh, This is when I knew she was brilliant and a comedic genius. She did a white man, an old, I don't know if he was racist or he liked, the swirl. But look at Auntie Hammy on YouTube and look up Charlottesville. She does Uncle Wilbert, an old white man, y'all. And I watched that. She had forgot all about it. When I met her, I was like, you know what? Remember your character, Uncle Wilbur? She's like, Uncle Wilbur. We watched it together, and that shit, it is funny to me. She said, oh my God, that is so racist. She is a comedian, and she hits hard in a lot of areas. Sometimes it's uncouth. Auntie can be real off the chain, but here's the thing, Auntie don't give a fuck. And I'm like that too. I see a lot of me in this young woman. But what did I come on for? Y'all know I'm off the government medication. Anyway, speaking of medication, it's time to administer mine. I was doing some photo shooting, gathering stuff for the documentary earlier, and that shit, I hand it to models. I've always been an amateur model, but to actually be obligated and have to go along, I got to rethink that elder model, thing that I'm like, it would be a hobby, as far as modeling. And I wouldn't be under obligation because it's tiring and it hurts the back. Anyways, time to medicate because y'all know I had that unnecessary surgery, that gallbladder gone, the right ovary and fallopian tube gone. And now I'm experiencing extra undue pain and suffering. Some bullshit. I'm gonna make my way over to the front door to medicate. I done set up a shrine, y'all. This is my 420 shrine. And yes, my alarm goes off at 420 every day. Time for libations and medication. And that's the other thing. I'm an advocate for medicinal marijuana or calming your ass down marijuana. And we all living in peace and harmony. Flower children marijuana. The adults or the teenagers, they all smoked around us when we was growing up. I started in high school. I forgot exactly how it happened, but I've been smoking weed off and on since I was a teenager, 17 years old, I think. And no, it's not a gateway drug. I smoked weed for a long time. I didn't think about any other drugs, okay? Yes, I did try other ones. Who doesn't? There's the mailman, y'all. They go to mail me. Anyway, Lord Jesus, my mind just be all over the place. But that's what happens with creatives. You think, oh, they're manic. Yes, I am. I am manic. I'm having manic episodes. But I'm using them. That's what I say to Auntie Hammy. I tell her all the time, I love how you took your crazy and made it work for you because the whole world is crazy. Don't get it twisted. We all got something, okay? I say this often. This whole world is one big mental hospital with differing degrees of illness, okay? Differing degrees of illness. Most times we're infected as children. Some traumatic thing happens to us as children. And we take and we're infected with mental illness, and we take it with us throughout our entire lives, and it is passed on, and it is generational, and it is a tragedy because a lot of people are mentally ill because of sexual trauma as a child. Why the fuck are adult men still fucking children? Is that not an abomination? Isn't that? That's an abomination. The adults fucking children is an abomination. I don't give a fuck. That's the clue in the Bible. That's who we're getting. Those are the men who were getting hung on a tree and their dicks cut off and put in their mouths. We did that. That was a decree that you did to those who were caught fucking the children. I say death. Death to all pedophiles and abusers of children. That's my decree. Death. Because it has to be stomped out. The world will continue to be full of madness if not. Mental illness, that's the madness. Differing degrees, but I don't give a fuck. How mentally ill you are, leave the babies alone. Leave them the fuck alone. Now, get this. Death. No ifs, ands, and buts. Death. So that means that whatever degree of mental illness you have, if you see motherfuckers that's messing with children dropping like flies, I mean, we bringing them out into the town square and making an example of them. Mental illness or not, I want to see. Let's put it to the test. Okay, let's put it to the test. Let's start killing pedophiles. I don't care where they are. I don't care their class, their creed, their color, religion, school of thought, philosophy. I'm saying universally, even if they aliens here fucking children, adult aliens fucking children, we gonna kill them. I am saying kill them, period. We talk about population control. It's too many motherfuckers walking around here doing that abomination. Let's get rid of them. Then it'll free up some resources, spaces, okay, political offices, the LAPD and the rest of these PDs will be cleaned out. Judges, oh my God, they'll start falling like flies, dropping dead or being killed. I don't give a fuck how they die. They just gotta go. Pedophiles. From the top to the bottom. I don't care. You're talking about this one. What about that one? I don't differentiate. I do not break it down to a common denominator. Well, the common denominator for me is all. Regardless to class, creed, or color. All over the world, all over the universe. If there's other planets that are engaging in this abomination, which is adults, and you say, oh, well, where does the cutoff in the whatever begin? Motherfucker, let me say this. Just because she gets her menstrual cycle, that don't mean she's not a woman. She's not ready to have children. Let her live her life. Let her live her life. Let her become an adult. Let her do some things. Let her be in her 30s, and then let her decide with her own right mind and her own right body. Her right mind and her right body comes from not being fucked as a child. Y'all gotta stop doing that and allowing it. Because let me tell you something. Women are the lawmakers and men are the enforcers, but y'all got us fucked up. I don't understand it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. At least within the next 3 years, I'm going to come to a place where I'm like, you know what, it's just madness. I say it all the time, mental illness. What could be done about it? And I'm tired, so who knows? After my 60th, I got to reevaluate some things because I'm tired. I'm not one of those women that be like, oh, I want to live to my 80s, 90s. Not pain and suffering, not in this fucked up world. Hell no. And what trips me out is people who get so sad when people, plan their exit and leave. Look at my life. Look at my legacy. Okay? Look at my life and my legacy. And know that I was free. I was free and did what I want to do. Yes, I had some serious challenges in life, but toward the end of my life, I became older, wiser, as they say, and I'm of this thing. I know I experienced this and went through some challenges, but I don't wish this on nobody. Fuck that. I do not wish evil. I do not wish pain. I do not wish suffering. That's why they say God created evil. No, I didn't. That's some bullshit. You got me fucked up. I did not keep... And every time I ask those who dwell in this existence, whatever the fuck it is. So is evil necessary? Yes, it is. You have to have evil to know good. You got me fucked up. Free will gives you the free will to do differing degrees of good. Evil does not even come into the picture, you mother. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Y'all know I say Lord Jesus because I'm older now and I hang out with older women, and that's what we say. We call on Lord Jesus, okay? It gets us through. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be medicating. Y'all know I get into Miss Sheila's School of Distinction, and I start teaching and talking and becoming passionate and, doing what I love to do. And for a while, you forget about your pain and suffering when you're engaged in what you love and passion and beauty and, but surely, surely, surely that that way of being doesn't last too long in this world, and I really want to see a change. Well, yeah, I am crazy. I'm crazy to think that this world could all get along. Rodney King said it best when he got his ass fucked up by the police. I'm telling you, I wanted to be LAPD at one time, but I don't know what the hell is going on. Maybe I needed to have been LAPD to whip some of them crazy ass white boys in shape. I'm telling you, I would have got them in shape or got killed trying. And you know what? That reminds me, because I've always been a teacher, and I've taught, little black children and brown children and. Did I ever teach any white children? I'm trying to think. The children, some of the ones that I tutored in Beverly Hills, and they were non-white. And when I say that, they weren't. They could have been European, but they were brown people. There is a difference. I just got to put it out there. There are black and browns, and then there are non-black people. I ask about them, like, so is it Neanderthal? Are they aliens? Were they really in the caves, in hillsides of Europe? Who is this quote-unquote devil, wicked white man? Who is it? These families, and how do they stay alive so long and continue? I guess it's their legacy to be rich and old and white, and a few that controls the many. Y'all call them reptiles and the devil and space aliens and all kind of shit. I need to meet with them. Okay, I'm making an appeal to meet with that group. I think it's about 5 families. Who's having their babies? Is it the same old white men every generation from forever? That's so weird to me. I've never seen them. I've heard of who they are and seen pictures, and they still look old as fuck. So where's their children? Where's their wives? How is it that they continue to be that old year after year and year and don't die? What are we dealing with here? Y'all, I gotta laugh to keep it crying. Because it's ridiculous. I'm tripping and you know what? Y'all know I did the African ancestry. I feel African. And I know I'm black. Black is not a national. People trip me. Oh, you're not. Don't call yourself. Yes, I am black. I'm black and I'm brown and I'm proud of it. I was a Mexican when I was a little girl. That's my brown. I'm probably Native American. That's my red. And I'm black. I'm African American. I'm black. Okay? And I'm African. I feel African. So anyway. Where was I? Okay, so and then I think it's a spectrum. It's 5. Black, brown, red, the yellow and the white. Now, I got yellow in me too. Look at me. I got yellow and red and brown. And they're damn sure. You don't want to see my black parts? I'm black too. I don't know about the white part though. I'm still confused about so-called white people. There are some like people that, are European, German, da da da, but they brown. You look at them, they got dark hair, dark eyes, dark features. They brown. But then there are others, and I've seen them, and they've looked at me, and it may be because I'm off my government. Oh, I gotta put this incense out. Woo! I didn't start smoking yet. Speaking of incense, this is from Amaloa Healing Arts, the lovely lady that I mention a lot. It's the 7 chakras incense. That's how she talks. She's from Argentina. She's a soul sister. I love her. She did I can't pronounce it. Reiki on me. Reiki. A mini session, and I'm about ready to cry now because it was so beautiful. Now that's getting hands laid on you. And it was so proper and beautiful and spiritual and loving. This other bullshit that these so-called healers and these pastors and preachers be doing, that is some bullshit. Laying hands on you, they touching on your breast, and I've seen the videos. And then speaking of me being African, I'll be one of those warrior queens. You've seen the pictures. They got the head of a black man in their hand, okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm taking the foolishness out, no matter where it comes from. Anyway, 7 chakras incense, hand-rolled in India with natural ingredients, enriched with natural essential oils to bring happiness, reduce stress, and create a relaxed mood. Balance the chakras, feel the positive energy. That's what I need in my life, y'all. That's why when I do the caregiver, taking care of the caregiver, I'm finally doing what's been suggested to me all my life. Sheila, you gotta take care of yourself. I've always been a caretaker of others, loving, caring service to others, dedicated to it, dedication. Ever since I was a little girl, I started taking care of, starting with my sick mother. And I'm at the point now where, the caregiver is gonna do it herself, and the caregiver, honestly, I'm attracting people to me that help and take care of me, and it's a beautiful thing. In 2003, when I left my residence of 20-something years, I've been virtually rent-free, other than, paying for the hotels and motels. But the caregiver has been taken care of by some really beautiful people. I'm going to interview them. It's several that I didn't have to pay no rent. I just lived there. One person, I was in his 2-bedroom, 1-bath house by myself for almost a year, 8 months. Another young lady, beautiful lady. These are two they're in the stepping community that I'm speaking of. They just saw me coming to class, and I was diligent out there, and they knew my story from Facebook and me being a caregiver, and seeing Mama and me, I think that set me up. And then the fact that when I had my own place, I let people stay with me rent free. So they talk about karma, and what goes around comes around, and that's how it is. I've always had a giving and loving and caring spirit, generous, thoughtful, kind. And people say, oh, Sheila, you're going to get blessed. You're going to get blessed. I feel blessed. I constantly feel blessed. There's a lot of, positivity and loveliness in this world. And I attempt to live my best life. I've always did that. I've attempted to live my best life. But the veil to hell is thin, y'all. I can see through it. I can see through it to hell. I can't, with a good conscience, go on and continue to live my best life and not be concerned about others. How do you do that? Somebody tell me. Because I have friends that, they say, oh, you have to stay positive, don't give energy to. But how do you do that? I can go out in public and, sometimes I got to stay in because of my health. Y'all see me all fucked up. My back is hurting. I knew this shit was going to hurt more than I've already been hurting. I've been smoking a lot more weed and eating a lot more edibles because that government medication, y'all, they got me fucked up. If there is a us and there's more than just me, because I have studied oneness philosophy for 10 years now. And I tell people all the time, it's all mine. It's all divine mind. All of this is in my mind, my consciousness. Okay, they talking about that's your world. Look. It might just be me. It might just be me. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to take a little break and administer my medication, chill out, because I wanted to show you all my vision boards and some of the things that have materialized. It's a beautiful thing. And look, I done sat up. I got a smile on my face. I feel relief because it's joy. It's joy to manifest things that, that you visualize and that you imagine having, and then boom, they there. I'm going to show y'all a quick peek, but I'm going to break each item down and then some, but I'm going to pan around. There's one vision board. Y'all know I'm extra, so I had to have two. But there's one, and then I'm going to pan around, panning. Oh, shoot. There's the other vision board. And then right there on the coffee table, we'll get to that. There's some things there that I want to talk about. But like I said, medication time.